So guys, right behind me is Pizza ABATE in Worcester Square. So what I have to say is that I'm excited to try the pizza out here. Definitely this place has had a bunch of mixed reviews. Some people say that this is a really excellent pizza place, and some people say this is one of the worst of the worst. But, you know, I've been here a couple of months ago and I actually like the food here. And unfortunately, I don't have that footage anymore. You know, I probably just deleted, got lost to time. So, you know, I'm going to do another video and show you guys why this is one of the best pizza places in all of New Haven. So let's have a look at the menu right here. Yeah, these guys are very famous for like their appetizers and their soups and salads. And that's one thing that I do like, in addition to pizza, is that they're almost like good at everything. You know, when you think of Sally's and Pepe's and Ernie's and Zanelli's, not Zanelli's, but when you think of a lot of the restaurants, they just really only have pizza on the menus. But when you have something else on the menu as well, in addition to pizza, it's definitely shows that, you know, it shows that they have an ability to kind of be very diverse and all that. And that's important because, you know, you can't just have, if you want to be like the best of the best, you shouldn't just be good in one area. It can't just be pizza. You should be good at other areas as well. So, you know, I'm going to go look at the appetizers, and I think there's some meatballs on the menu. It's hard because I'm holding a camera, but I'm probably going to see if there's a side of meatballs that I can get. I think the pizza, I'll probably do the ABATE special or the meat lover. So I'm going to decide between the two. Wow, these meatballs look really, really freaking good. And another thing that I like about these meatballs is that the presentation is really awesome. I like how it's covered with meat sauce, and you can even see pieces of onion with it. And I also like even how they put the spoon in the back of it. So, you know, it's the food first and then the spoon in the back. Because sometimes people would always put the spoon or whatever in the front of it. It smells really, really good. I love seeing the steam come off of it. I can't wait to try this out. Wow, this pizza looks really, really freaking amazing. And I really love the toppings of it. And this is actually a small pizza, so it's definitely something, you know, a person can have without, you know, getting too full. So, you know, and it smells really, really good. I also love all the textures on the pizza. So, you know, I can't wait to try it out for you guys. Yeah. I am like the luckiest person in the world. Because the toppings fall off pretty easily, but it doesn't bother me too much. Now, one thing that I noticed with Ernie's Pizza and ABATE's Pizza and Pepe's is that they do a good job with their toppings. That's always important to me because, you know, it's very easy to be cheap with them or be like, okay, well, I'm going to dump all of them on a pizza and be like, okay, well, if you like it or don't like it, is what it is. Or, you know, since people are eating and there's a lot of stuff on it, we don't care about the quality or how much. Or sometimes you do the Pizza Heaven thing, which have cheap ingredients. But I do care. But I do think they do care about the quality of the ingredients here. You know, I'm actually getting kind of full, so I may just take half the pizza home. And that'd be that. other thing is that I really love how they do the slices of pizza because, they're kind of beautiful. There's a lot of textures on it. If I was to do a painting of myself holding a slice of pizza, or to do a painting of a pizza, I would do a painting of these pizzas because they're so beautiful. With all the textures and all the colors in it. I would say that I do find Ernie's and Pepe's better. I think that, they start to work on doing something special with the cheese, do something special with the sauce to take it to the next level. But this is definitely worth coming to. So here are the ABATE's cannolis, and one thing I love about the cannolis is all the different sprinkles. Like, even if you go to Libby's, which is a very famous bake stop next to this place, there's they don't have like cannolis like this that has all these rainbow sprinkles. Sprinkles don't cost that much money, but if you just touch something up a little bit with something that's it doesn't cost a lot of money, it looks better, it's totally worth it. And this chocolate cake looks really, really good. I love how they have some cinnamon on the side, and I always like taking a bit of the whipped cream globs and putting it on the chocolate cake. So I'm going to tell you guys how this dessert game is. So here goes the chocolate cake. It's really good. It's not too heavy, because sometimes, some cakes are super chocolatey. The icing is very fudgy, and I'm not really a big fan of super chocolate, super fudgy types, but it's still pretty good. When you kind of take the globs with cream and you spread it around, it makes it very enjoyable. It's good. It's good in a lot of areas, but it's a little too fudgy for my taste. But to each their own. Holy cannolis. Now, these cannolis are very, very delicious. I like the cream inside of it. I also like that these are mini cannolis, because usually, if you get a cannoli that's really, really big, it's hard to eat because the cream is very, very heavy and very sweet. I do think they do a really good job. I definitely think that there's a lot of things they can do to improve. I experiment with the sauce a lot better, experiment with the cheese a lot better. And even do kind of some taste testing to be like, okay, this is what Pepe's has, this is what Sally's have. What about it tastes better? Is it the sauce? Is it the cheese? What is it? Exactly. And I think they'll be in a better spot. And I definitely think that there's a lot of different restaurants on Worcester Square, so it's very understandable when people go to Pepe's and they say well, the pizza is so transcendent, so when I try other pizzas on the street that's not as to that standard, I may leave a review that of just saying that's not that great. The other thing is that I've definitely talked about Pasta Italianas, which is right behind me, and how they are just mind-blowing with desserts. Libby's has a reputation, but Pasta Italiana is the best desserts. And also, even if you go to Consiglio, so it seems like everybody here has kind of there's at least an A+ person or number one person at either pizza or pasta or dessert. So when it comes to pasta ABATE's, unfortunately, it's strong, but it's not in the A+ rank in any of those categories, and it's not an insult. You're on maybe the best pizza street
in the entire world. Like, this is worldwide known as like the best pizza place, unless you go to Italy. But with that all said, they do a great job here. I just think that with any restaurant, there's always time to always look at your menu and try your different foods, see how the chef makes it, and say, okay, what when I get it from here, what when I get it from Sally's, what when I get it from Pasta Italiana's, what when I get it from Zanelli's, what when I get it from Casiglio's, what tastes better, why does it taste better, let's try to do better and better. So I think that this restaurant's great, but they can definitely kick it up a notch. And again, that's not an insult, that's just, you know what, if they improve, then I think that this would be one of the places with like long lines instead of 3 or 4 people. And I say that out of love, because I like this place, they do a great job, and I'm also will be happy to come back and do more and more reviews of different stuff on the menu. So for me, when I look at this place, it's definitely in the B+, A- tier. Like, there's definitely a letter grade that they can jump easily. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I also will say that the customer service is really, really excellent. And I really enjoyed my wait staff today.